And we are back. We've got our siege of the Brass Keep underway. Finally about to deal with Festus once and for all, hopefully. We've got a lot of stuff happening here with vampires, Ice Court treading all over our lands. Whistlin's trying to fight back. Oslin's trying to muster up a force. I think the Golden Order's doing okay down here. I mean, at this point, I'm gonna start being willing to make concessions to Wissenland because they're the only ones that are like being useful. So it said the vampires actually won against the Ice Court there. It said they attacked in one. I guess she laid siege, continued the siege, and then they sallied out and attacked and won. That's what I'm guessing actually happened there.
Friends of the Empire, come.
Okay, they keep trying to sign non-aggression with us, which I don't want. They've got part of my territory. Oh, or that could have been what happened. They were lying in ambush and she walked into an ambush.
To war!
How are we looking up here? Pyrrhic victory. I mean, we could just... continue to hold out. No need to attack into that, really. So the only reason to upgrade that would be to negate the chance of the Skaven Undercity coming in. Otherwise, we've gotten the corruption out of there. I actually really hope Boris is the first one to offer Confederation because I want this territory. I want this territory. I want all this stuff up here. Skip. Oh, and then we can continue trying to take out this guy.
A dagger in the stomach will do it.
Alright. He is level 1, and we cannot wound him. It's 50-50. There is something seriously wrong with how the assassinate action and wound action interact when you have
Now?
these things like really should apply to wound as well. They do not seem to. Even just a plus 11 level with 3 points in wound should be able to basically guarantee this, in my opinion. That seems off. It should, at the very least, it should be like a 75-80% chance. It's weird. Alright, we continue the siege.
Friends of the Empire, come.
So they're willing to pay us 1,500 for military access, but I just, for the life of me, can't really see why they would want military access, or why they would want to give it to us. We're nowhere near them. Bretonia got pretty strong, though. Seemingly, anyways. We have some Dwarven Confederation. We got the Plague. We know we have the Plague. It's fine. Don't care. They're all the way down there. That's fine. Alright. Let's continue to try this. Alright. So, now we have an additional 9% chance of wounding. Took us 3 turns to wound a level 1 unit.
I've no taste for mountain.
Don't need to do anything there. We don't need to do anything there. Don't need to move our lords. That'll be it for that. We'll check back on our siege progress next turn. I meant to look at it. I don't think I would have attacked this turn anyways, but... And at this point, there's actually no reason for us to attack. Like, as in right now, right this moment, we have no reason to attack, other than to try to get rid of them without substantial losses, and then instantly move down and use this force to try to rip through the vampires, take back our territory. And there's also no reason to return it to Talabheim or Talabeclan in hopes that they offer us Confederation, because we're going to have other Confederation targets that we'll want to take as soon as they pop up. I just can't believe we didn't go 20 turns between the first time they offered it to us. I might have to go back and see what turn it was in the video that they offered it to us the first time, and see if it was actually less than 20 turns. We're at turn 26 or 56, so they got wiped out on turn 50-ish. So if it was before or on turn 30, then that is suspicious. Alright, our firing drills are up. That's another good reason to wait. And then we got a negative event here. So, Hot Couture in Grunberg, which is down here. A traveling clothier sets up her stall, offering garments tailored so masterfully that they are like a second skin. All who don her garments become consumed by self-obsession, forever admiring their own reflections and refusing all other duties. Undeterred, countless more queue out the door. So it's giving us Slanesh corruption. That's fine. We have +5 per turn We have some warding against corruption here. It's -3, -4. This almost completely negates it. It's not going to matter, I don't think. Alright, we encountered our first High Elf faction here. This is Wood Elves, but I don't know where we encountered them, but we did somehow. Possibly through a defensive alliance. At this point, we're going to take colonial factors and boost our trade income a bit. We still don't have any mines available to us, so that upgrade does nothing.
Just war.
Now we are now at a decisive victory. So I may go like one more turn.
The nation calls.
But otherwise, we're looking pretty good to attack and then start moving, which means we're actually going to start moving him down. Because we're going to start wanting to sabotage the vampires here. We need to get rid of them as well. They took way too much territory. They're strong. They're very strong. And we need to change that. Looks like we have... Hopefully this caravan's coming to us. That'd be nice.
Disagree with that. No, sir. I did not sign up for this.
Just let me cancel the rest of the movement.
It will be
There we
an
go.
honor. We must attack.
And again, the reason to hold out longer is just less losses. It's pretty simple. I'm actually going to take the growth. So we increase our growth there to try to increase our income a little bit. They can grow. It's already a tier 3 town. So we would need 4 growth anyways, and it's 10 turns to go from 2 to 3 population. So there's Isabella. Hopefully we can make their conquest their ambition and conquest a detriment to them. They spread themselves too thin.
How can the Empire aid you in such evil times?
They still want us to join the war against Musalon, and their payment offer is much less this time, so that's an easy decline. Oh, look at that. Yet another reason why it was good to wait. Now we got 4 stack coming at him. So, I would love to fight that battle, and I probably will, but it is going to be an absolute mess trying to control 3 armies. I am not great at that. I'm barely good at controlling one. Salvage plunder. You find out that a cargo ship containing trade. We've seen this one before too. It belongs to Averland. We will. We're gonna use our prestige.
Raise your weapons.
Alright, see how we're looking. I mean, they're pretty depleted. This is a very decisive victory. We've got 4 rams. We could wait one more turn for an additional siege tower. And then go.
What?
That's quite a garrison they have there already. Not that it would do anything.
Your orders? Preemptive strike!
Alright, we got a watchman. We succeeded. Let's see how much... Oh man, look at that. Just devastation to their garrison.
Sir? So?
Here we're going to take spread control. Oh yeah, here's where we see their control. It's still plus 14 even with that character in there. Military presence. So I guess they have a military presence somewhere in this region, which assuming is up here. Could be here, I suppose. The corruption, so we need to cleanse that corruption, be another thing. One thing that I want to look at, do I have any other hero recruitment available? Not yet. Yeah, we're not doing any more construction. We don't need to move our lords. Off we go. We did lose an Imperial authority somehow, somewhere. That might have been when Talabeclan fell. I just didn't notice it. More than likely that was when Talabeclan fell. Really, Talabheim, the capital.
It is good to see our allies of the mountains.
All these people, military access, leagues and leagues away. Oh, look at that. That made him retreat. That is not really what I wanted to happen. Suppose that's okay. We can start assaulting their units. Though, I mean, they will still get the replenishment, so I think we just try to run around their cities here and wreck their garrisons. The one downside here could be that they send a force from, like, Kemperbad into our region and start creating havoc there that we have to deal with, but yeah, the next turn is when it is going to be when we attack. We have looters. Our armies consist of noble state troops, and yet they act like a horde of freemen. A free company. They loot and pillage across the countryside. Something must be done. So we will punish them for the leadership here. They already got Confederation. We got a caravan. That's awesome. Scaling got destroyed. That's pretty good. So, let's see. The unfortunate part is that this countryside is very vast and can really only hit one thing at a time.
Agreed.
Kind of just want to see if I can... Yeah, okay, so there's Vlad.
Hit him hard and fast. Yes, Graf.
Alright, let's see how depleted these garrison is. Pretty devastated.
Yes, General.
Looked like it did last turn. They replenished a little bit. We did have an extra ancillary watchman.
Fight for our nation.
Huntsman General.
We're gonna give that to the Huntsman General.
Men, we must attack.
Let's take care of other things that we can. How much does this need? 1,400. Let's continue to save for that. Though we'll get... Yeah, let's not do that. All right.
Attack!
So why do we run out of labor force costs when our total labor force is still 45? I guess, is it a supply thing? I don't know. It's 14 turns, like, the attrition's not going to happen within a reasonable amount of time. This is the turn that we attack. However, this will not be the video in which we attack. So, this is where I'm going to have to end it for today. When we do come back, we will be hopefully destroying the Fecundites, taking them out once and for all, and then we're going to start moving our armies south and dealing with this vampire threat. With that, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the methodical style that I like to play. If you don't, well, I'm sorry. There's a lot of other Total War campaigns to watch out there as well that do a little bit more aggressive play style. But I enjoy kind of the methodical, slower, more role-play style of playing the game. It's a little bit more enjoyable for me. And I don't see a lot of people do it this way, approach it this way, so thought I'd bring it to you like this. Anyways, with that, hope you all enjoyed it. Join me next time. You're not going to want to miss this siege. It's going to be massive and epic, and hopefully not a blunder for us. But with that, guys, see you next time. Come on back.